Various Thoughts Volume 140, last video of 2017. Without further ado, let's kick things off in video games and start off with the negative. I have to get it over with, so I won't spend 20 minutes on it. The worst game of 2017 definitely goes to Call of Duty World War II. I don't want to spend 2 minutes on it, so let's keep it moving, shall we? Alright, the most disappointing video games of the year will be Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Mass Effect Andromeda. Yes, I could have picked one over the other. Instead of stressing myself out and pulling my hair out and everything, I just give it to both games. It deserves that award. Okay? Reason why? As a Mass Effect fan, I expected great things from Mass Effect Andromeda. I did not get that. The video link will be in the description for the review. Have at it. Have fun. As for Star Wars Battlefront 2, I expected the game to be good, and unfortunately you get a cliffhanger. Not only in the single player campaign, which I like a lot, you also get a cliffhanger twice in the Resurrection campaign DLC. And I don't even want to get into the microtransactions and loot boxes for the fact that it's been beaten to death, even though it's overreaction, blown way out of proportion to the point where you have the politicians are involved, and that's where I'll just walk away, not say anything. It's so much more than those two things. It's the inconsistency with that game, the online multiplayer mode, when you have one class dominate other classes and the map design is just horrible. It's like they've been taking notes from Treyarch from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You know what I mean? When you get that, combining with the single player campaigns, predictability, cliffhanger twice, one the main campaign, the other Resurrection DLC campaign, and along with other things, it's disappointment. Okay? Now, surprise video game of 2017, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I'm definitely going to be buying the gold edition sometime next year. Loved every minute of that game. The best game, game of the year, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. The runner-up is Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm definitely going to be buying the complete edition of both of those games sometime later in the future. Awesome games. But it still doesn't stop me from trashing 2017 video games because I've been very disappointed. More so this year than last year. So I don't know where video games go from here in 2018. So my expectations is very, very low at this point. Now, let me get to the top 7 stories, entertainment-wise. Ronin Kenshin creator Nobuhiro Wasuki was arrested and charged with child pornography. I did the video on that. The video link will be in the description. EA's hot garbage year. Man. Wow. Worst gaming company of the year. And not to mention the fact that you have the Mass Effect Andromeda situation and the Star Wars Battlefront 2 situation. I mean, and closing down the studios like Visual Games and the ones who did Dead Space series and Army of Two, Devil's Cartel. And yeah, EA, they have to rock that award hard and proudly because they deserve every bit of it. Player Unknown's Battleground equals lit. It is on fire on PC. As far as Xbox One, lukewarm. I haven't played that game, but I've heard a lot of rumblings of it being hot trash. So that'd be number 5. Number 4, Disney bought Fox for $52.4 billion, and fans are not happy with that, especially with Marvel fans, because a lot of reasons. And you can look at Star Wars, which I'm gonna go do a little rant video on Star Wars in the future because I got plenty to say to them. Same way I'm gonna do the Ghostbusters fanboys, let alone the fan base as well. But we're not talking about them. Disney are gonna leave Deadpool alone, so that's a good start. Let Deadpool be R-rated. So as for X-Men, we don't know. Fantastic Four, I don't know how they're still making movies. I don't know. Yeah, fighting games are holding their own. You got Injustice 2 versus Tekken 7. Duking it out is the best fighting games of the year. And Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Oh boy, I don't know what to say. There was this one article I read where one of the people who are in the development team came up with this lame excuse of why they didn't put X-Men characters in the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, even though they've been a mainstay since the very beginning. And it's like, well, the young people, the kids don't know who X-Men really are, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that really angered the fans badly. So, yeah, I really don't know what to say. I still put Tekken 7 as my fighting game of the year. You know, I haven't played Injustice 2, so it would be incredibly unfair to give fighting game of the year award to a game that I haven't played. That'd be stupid. Single player games are still alive at number 2. I love that Bethesda did like a little PSA with Linda Carter, the real Wonder Woman, taking shots at the other gaming companies, thinking that single player games are dead and this, that, and the third. It's not just the gaming companies that they were taking shots at. They were taking shots at, not just EA and Activision, but everybody else who think that single player games are dead. I apologize for repeating myself. I left that off. I had it written on a piece of paper and I accidentally threw it away. I mean, you got a lot of good to great single player games. You got Horizon Zero Dawn, you have Wolfenstein series, you have Watch Dogs 2, Life is Strange, Batman the Telltale series. The list goes on and on. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battles, whatever you want to call it, and last but not least, what is that other big game I forgot to mention? Oh yeah, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so memo to EA and Activision. Single players alone. They're not dead, man. Nah. Y'all better take notes. Y'all better recognize. Speaking of Nintendo, they had a big year. Number 1. They shocked me. The Switch, the big games. They were doing it big, and the haters gotta eat crow. You got third-party games. You got Skyrim. You got NBA 2K18. WWE 2K18. I heard it was pretty bad. The worst port on the Switch. The only negative thing I heard about Nintendo Switch, or just Nintendo in general throughout the entire year, is the whole, that Splatoon 2 voice chat situation fiasco. So, yeah. Now, top 5 stories I'm going to go through. Number 1, Unsung Heroes of this year. Number 2, #MeToo movement. Number 3, Sexism versus Racism. I might talk a little bit more on that in Various Thoughts video sometime next year, let alone next month. Net neutrality, that number 4. Did a video link, put in the description for those who have not seen it. And number 5, Las Vegas shooting. It was pretty bad and it sucks. So I'm not going to get into it. Now, as far as sports, okay. There are a few things. Number 1, Green Bay Packers defensive tackle Mike Adams went into some sort of a Comic-Con, I think somewhere in not Las Vegas, San Diego, California, and dressed up as Raikage from Naruto universe, and him and his boys rocking the costumes, the cosplay, the Naruto characters. It was just off the hook. It was lit. It was hot. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It was stupendous, baby. I'm gonna find that article, and when I do, put the link in the description. Y'all gotta read it. You gotta check it out. It is awesome. And people say, "Oh, well, the athletes are just a bunch of dumb jocks." Nah, man. Nah. You gotta read this article. Hopefully we see more athletes do what Mike Adams did, man. It is just off the hook. I'm telling you. And number 2, of course, North Carolina Tar Heels won the national championship in the world of college basketball. What more can I say? Now, as far as the most overrated, overhyped sporting event of the year, Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather Jr., I don't need to get into it. That has been beaten to death. Milked to death, okay? So I'm going to move on to that. As far as the Ball family, well, actually it's LeVar Ball. If the sports world hears this man next year, oh my goodness! I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna hear more of him next year than this year, and that's about as much as I can take. That dude just drives me up the wall. Everyone should just treat him like he's just all white noise, as far as I'm concerned. He's all talk. All talk. So, I'm not questioning the dude as a father, as a parent. No, I'm not doing that. I never did that. So, now as far as movies, movie of the year, none. Worst movie of the year, Spider-Man Homecoming. The most disappointing movie of 2017 definitely goes to Wonder Woman. And I don't want to hear anybody sitting there and crushing me. Oh my goodness, how dare you say Wonder Woman is the most disappointing movie of the year. It is. If you watch it and you see it for yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The most overrated and not only the most overhated, the most overrated movie of the year is Star Wars The Last Jedi. And like I said, I'm going to go after the Star Wars fan base for their stupidity, just like I did with the Ghostbusters one more time. So, I mean, I've been disappointed with movies this year, so I don't know what to say on that, and hope you all had a nice New Year's Eve party. Have a safe holiday and whatnot. Happy 2018 to 2K18 New Year, whatever. My New Year's resolution: just be yourself and go out and plan. If you're gonna plan your New Year's resolution, just follow through it. Don't write it down, because if you go out and write it down, tell people, it won't happen. Just go do your thing and you be all set. All right. Throwing y'all salute. Have a nice night. SA17 signing out. Happy 2018, 2K18, whatever. Holla at your boy.